fellow humans. I unearthed this little bag, and this has all of my foreign and special coins in it. And basically how I got my hand on this many coins is because my parents used to own a cafe, and sometimes people would pay with just foreign currency and there was nothing we could do about it. We could just keep the currency. We couldn't give it into the bank and be like, oh yeah, you can convert this however you want. So it all got given to me because my parents had no use with it, but I like collecting special things. So I'm just gonna go through my collection with you guys today and see what cool and interesting coins we have here. So I wasn't really sure where to start, but I thought that it made more sense to start closer to home. So I do have some old Australian coins here. I think that they're really cool to look at because they're all from very different times. They're like quite a few years apart, and they look very different in terms of how they've aged. Like the oldest coin is the darkest. I don't know what happened to the middle coin. It's kind of like oddly, almost like bleached. And then the most new coin seems to be in the best condition. So these are all half pennies, and one is from 1949, one is from 1955, and the other one is from 1960. These are actually pretty cool, and they're some of the coolest coins I have simply just because they're really old and I really like them. I reckon we're going to go over to New Zealand now because I have a lot of New Zealand coins too. New Zealand coins. We'll start off with the ones at the top, which is the dollar coins, and it has like a nice little kiwi bird at the front, and in all honesty these kind of look very similar to Australian coins, so they're not like ooh interesting cool coins to me because they kind of just look like they could be an Australian coin too, which is probably why we kept getting them given to us at the cafe. Maybe people were doing it unknowingly, maybe people were like, man, I got these New Zealand coins and you need to get them off my hands. But yeah, they could easily be confused for Australian coin. Next is a $2 one, and I think this is so cool because there's just like a ridge on the outside, and it's such a unique detail and it's just amazing. It's really cool to look at, and also it's quite a bit shinier than the other coins, but that could be down to the fact that this is from 2011. Well, these were 2008 and 2002 respectively, even though for coins it doesn't really matter unless they're really new, they look about the same. Next we go on to the 20 cents, which is also pretty similar to the Australian 20 cents, but it's a bit heavier and it's also a bit thicker, and I guess perhaps it's a little bit smaller. But yeah, we have another kiwi bird at the front, and then who is this? Oh, this is from 1979. Is this Queen Elizabeth? This is Queen Elizabeth from 1979. Wow. My parents were born in 1979. Oh, I guess that's really interesting to see how the image of the Queen has changed then, because if I compare it to the dollar and the 20 cents, they look so different. 3 10 cents here, and this is really cool. I think this is some indigenous imagery. This is from 1988, 1980, and 1996. But they all do look the same. They look about in the same condition, but I think it's just cool that these coins are pretty old. But at the same time, I think since coins are always going through hands like this and they're always in and out of places, that coins from this time aren't really considered old, you know? Hold on, there's another 20 cents. Oh, this is very different. Is this even like a real coin? I'm not sure, but this is completely different to the other 20 cents. Oh my goodness, was that 20 cent from another country? No, it was New Zealand, but I guess that was 1979, and this one is from 2006. Oh, interesting. That's so cool. There's like a lot of differences between them, and this one is so much shinier, and it's actually really pretty. Oh wow. That's so cool. a 50 cents from 2006, and I think it has the image of the ship Endeavour on it. That's it for the New Zealand coins. And we're going to go up a little bit to Australasia, the Asian countries above Australia, and let me just find those coins. Okay, so we found them. There's quite a few coins in this category, but they're not all from the same country. I just grouped them together because, well, they were roundabouts from the same country. First of all, I'm going to start off with the coins that I can't identify, and one of them is this. This is possibly like Thailand, but I tried numerous find my coin or identify my coin things online, and none of them could find this for me, so I'm not sure. It's a one of whatever currency this is. I do see the one there, and there is a man on the back. Next is Singapore, and this is a 10 cents from Singapore, and it has these like really cute, I don't know, are these palm trees, are they flowers, but I just think that it looks really pretty. And I also don't know where this is from. Oh, no, this is from 2011. Yeah, but the coin isn't in the best condition. There's like something stuck on it, but oh well. So next, we're going to go on to Indonesia, and I have the 500 rupiah from there, and it's actually like a really pretty looking coin. But one thing that I've noticed comparing this coin to all the others, that it has a lot less luster and it's incredibly light. Like, this is so light, it feels like almost like play money, which is like crazy and also kind of scary, because if I was walking around carrying these kind of coins, I don't think I would notice if one fell out, and then I would probably cry when I realize that I've dropped my coin somewhere in the world and now I can't go find it again. But yes, there's this coin. And then I do have another one from Indonesia, and that is, I have the 1000 rupiah, so I think essentially two of these makes one of these. And this is a lot shinier and it has more of like a mirrory property, but I guess that's not really important, is it? And this is from 2010. So this is pretty cool. Wait, did I say when this was from? Oh, this is from 2008. The Philippines. First, I have a 1 piece-er. This is incredibly shiny, and this is also from 2015. Then I have a 1993 5-piecer. What? Hold on, it has two dates on it. It says 1993, also says 2012. Oh, okay, all of them say 1993. This is from 2012, sorry. This is also not in the greatest condition. There's like something stuck between the lettering, but I don't know how to clean coins and I'd rather not ruin the coin to try and clean it. And the last one we have is from Malaysia, and it is the 20 sen from 2001. And also I am noticing that most of these countries have like some kind of flowery motif on their coins on the side where it says the number, and I think that's pretty cool. And it has kind of like a treasure chest on the other side. That's pretty cool. Next is the Americas, and I only have like 4 coins from there. I have the American $quarter, which is, it's one of the most intricate coins I have in my collection, I think. It's pretty detailed. And this is from 1993, hopefully that is the actual date. Yes, it is. And I have no idea who the person on the back is, but maybe I could find out, yeah. I have a 1 dime from 2012, and I didn't realize that dime was still a used currency. I thought that dime was like one of those really old types of currency that they use in like the 1800s or something, but no, apparently it's still used. We're gonna hop over to Canada right now, and this is a 10 cents from 2012, and it also has a ship on it, which reminds me of the New Zealand 20 cents, was it? I'm not entirely sure. And it also has some unknown woman on the back. No, that is Elizabeth II. Oh, sorry. Forgive me for not recognizing. And the next is 5 cents from 1978, and it has like a beaver at the front and the Queen at the back. And yeah, the Queen looks very much like she did in the old New Zealand coin. Okay, so we have skipped one country, but we can go back to it. These are from Fiji. I have 3 coins. 2 of them are 50 cents, and they resemble the 20 cents from New Zealand. They're just a bit bigger. They also have a ship on it, and one is from 2009 and the other one is from 2009, so they're basically twins. Last one I have from Fiji is a 1969 5 cents. So this one isn't in the greatest condition. I don't know if it was ever shiny, but this is like, it's lost a lot of its luster. It does look like that maybe it did used to be shiny at one point and now it isn't, but I think it's pretty cool to have an old coin. Now we are going to jump the ocean to Europe, and first we're going to go to Great Britain, and I have a 10 pence from 2014, and this is actually like pretty cool looking. Also, I'm not entirely sure if all of these are from Britain. I'm just assuming that's where they would be from. That first one is a 10 pence. Next one is a 2007 £1, which quite heavy actually, and it also has this like really nice detailing on the side. 2003 £2. It's also like multi-tone, but I'm not entirely sure if that's because this is a special coin or if it's always like that. And on the sides it says, standing on the shoulder of giants. Nice. And this is one of the funniest, coolest looking coins that I have because of the shape, and this is a 20 pence from 1996. I do like the detailing at the front. It's just like a flower wearing the crown. Maybe it's a special flower, I'm sorry, I'm uneducated. And then we have a 2002 £1, which looks a bit different to the other one, but also pretty cool. I have a 2 pence from, is this a real coin? I can't find a date. Oh, no. It's from 1989. And this one looks really old. It's almost comparable to the half pennies. Actually, it's comparable to the 1949 half penny. They look pretty similar, actually. And I have a new pence, which is worth, I think, 10 pence from 1977. Okay, so this is pretty old, and it does show signs of aging. It's not in the greatest condition, but it kind of looks like a 20 cents Australian, I guess, but that's mostly only because of the size and maybe because it's kind of silver. We go to the rest of Europe, and now forgive me if some of these are wrong. I'm not very good at identifying coins, and none of the online coin identifiers I could find actually identified them for me, so I'm just guessing where they're from based on what it says on them. So the first one is a 2013 20 lipa from Croatia, I'm pretty sure. It says Republika Hrvatska. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with pronouncing European names, but I googled that and it says Croatia, so hopefully that is right. Next one we have in pretty much awful condition. There's something stuck on this. I think France, and I think this is a 1 franc from France from 1978. So this is also pretty old, which might explain the gunk stuck on it. I do think I should probably clean this though, because it seems the easiest to clean anyways. Don't know if I had more francs or stuff. Oh yes, and then I have a half franc, which I also think is from France, and this is from 1978. Maybe the reason why my online identifiers couldn't identify these is because they're old. But that doesn't make sense. They should still be able to identify them. There is a 5 franc from 1974. Maybe this is Switzerland, I think. I did search up Confederatio Helvetica and it came up with Switzerland, but I'm not sure if that's right. But this is a pretty heavy coin and it's also pretty cool. But like the sides are completely like flat-ish. Well, they're not completely flat, but they're not like engraved with anything.
Also, an interesting observation I made when I turned all of the francs around, the two sides were opposite to each other, so they were upside down, while in the Australian coins, both sides are the same way up when you flip it.
This is a 20-cent euro from 2007, and I think this is Spanish. Next, we have two 10-cent euros, which have like almost like a bottle cap ridge around the outside, which is funny. One of them is from Slovensko, which is Slovakia, I'm pretty sure. This is from 2009, and the other one is from 2002, but it has a completely different building on the back, so maybe this is one of the other countries that uses euros. Then we have a 2 euro, which is also like dual toned, but instead of having this gold on the outside, it has a golden color on the inside. And this is from 2002, and I have no idea what country. Maybe it's just like universal throughout Europe. And then I also have a 1 euro, which is more like the £2, where it has the silver on the inside and the gold color on the outside. This is also from 2002, and I also have no idea what country it's from. I'm gonna move across into the Middle East, and I have a coin from the UAE, even though I'm not entirely sure this is a currency coin, simply because I can't find a number on it. Or maybe this engraving at the bottom is like the number, but I can't tell. And also none of my coin identifiers could identify it. And it also is completely written in Arabic, I think is a language used in the United Arab Emirates, but the only thing written in English is the UAE. And so this is pretty cool coin. We move across to India, which I have a few coins of, and I don't think this is because anyone handed it in to the cafe. I think this is just from when we went to India, but we have a 2012 2 rupees. We have a 2007 2 rupees, which look very different. They're different sizes. They have different shininess and they have completely different engravings on them. We have a 2010 2 rupees, which resembles the 2007 2 rupees more than the 2011 ones. And then I have a 2012 2 rupees, which resemble the 2011 2 rupees. Then we have Hong Kong, and I also think that this is more because we got it ourselves and not because someone handed it in to the cafe. And this is, I don't know, this is from 1992. This might be one of my parents' old coins, but I'm not sure, but it's a $1, and I really like this coin. It's like, it's really pretty, but it has like faded a bit in color. I don't know if they still use this kind of coin. Actually, they probably don't, because it has a picture of the queen on the back, and I don't think they use that anymore. So, that's pretty cool. And now I've come to the miscellaneous coins. Actually, the coins which I don't think are actually coins. Well, one of them definitely isn't. One of them is a token from the Atherfield Holdings in Sydney, which I think is a coin printing company, and if you go there, you can get a token. You can get like a standard token, you can get like a deluxe token or something, and I think that you can also get your own special coins engraved, but this isn't really special or like personal in any way. This is just someone who handed it in to pay, but it's virtually worth nothing. And this one, I can't tell if it's like an actual coin. Maybe it's like a play coin, but like it's like reasonably heavy. It still seems like it's made out of metal, but it has no writing on it, and the designs on it do not look like no, they're not a form of script. It's literally just the same pattern being repeated over and over. And I cannot find where this is from. It has a crown on one side and almost what looks like the Hogwarts emblem on the other side, and has a V and B on it, which is the only words or letters on this thing, but that is my coin collection. So I hope that you enjoyed watching, and I hope that you liked seeing all my coins, and I hope that you have a good day, and I hope that you'll continue to have a good day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!